Today, we know that cancer is a genetic disease and should be treated like such. With personalized medicine, a doctor can look at the mutations within your tumor and select the treatment option that is personalized specifically for you. However, there are so many options that it can be overwhelming for any doctor to select the best option. With nearly 700 defined cancer-causing genes and 300 FDA-approved cancer drugs to be used in combinations, there are about 4.5 million options to consider. Unfortunately, only about 2% of cancer patients take advantage of personalized medicine today, mainly because it is just too complicated for a doctor to figure out which route to take. Which route should your doctor take that will be best for you? Fortunately, CureMatch is available to help your doctor decide. CureMatch uses technology and data from prior patients to predict the best route to treat your cancer out of millions of possible options. This is similar to how the real-time traffic app on your phone can predict the best route just for you. Contact us to learn more today.
In the past, cancer treatment was one size fits all. Cancer treatment tailored to your genetic makeup is a revolutionary concept. I have with me COO and President of CureMatch, Stephane Richard. Stephane, welcome.
Thank you very much for having me.
I'm so excited about what you're doing. How did you come up with the idea of matching people's specific genetic makeups to tailored drug therapies for them?
Well, I wish it was my idea, but this is a long story. Basically, the idea behind CureMatch was the fact that one of our three co-founders is Dr. Razel Kurzrock, who's a fantastic key opinion leader, in precision oncology. She was at MD Anderson, kind of one of the pioneers in the use of precision oncology, really identifying what is wrong with the patient to match it with the correct drugs. And she came to UCSD Morse Cancer Center to really develop this effort of precision medicine, and she initiated what she had done already, what was done already in other academic institutions, which is the process of a tumor board. So instead of relying on the opinion of just one doctor's experience, you accumulate as much information that you can about a patient and about the disease and the drivers of the disease. You aggregate this information and you submit it to a council of experts. And it's called a tumor board. And the background of the people, the capacities, the qualities, the experience of those people ends up being very complementary. You can have some pharmacists, geneticists, oncologists. And Razel's idea was it would be fantastic if instead of being limited to the knowledge of the people around the table, we could set up a software platform in the background that we could implement that could incorporate all the scientific knowledge that's coming week after week after week in scientific publications, incorporate information from various clinical trials, incorporate clinical experience from the various oncologists, and have this platform getting better and better with all of the experience with the various patients locally at UCSD. So she started this as a collaboration with a computer scientist from the Supercomputer Center, Igor Tsigelny, who's the other co-founder for CureMatch. And that was great, and that was a good idea starting. And that's when Igor met with Blaise Barley, our third co-founder of the company, who's a very accomplished serial entrepreneur, but coming from the IT world. And when he found out about what they were doing, what they were developing within UCSD, he thought, but this is a fantastic idea. If we could figure out a way to take this technology, develop it with industry standards, and make it transfer all of this knowledge and make it available to other oncologists that are away from those fantastic cancer centers that have access to tumor board, and make sure that it would benefit patients everywhere. So that's how the CureMatch story started, with Blaise, Igor, and Razel deciding to start CureMatch. And that is the rationale behind it is really acting as a support for any oncologist anywhere that is now facing this very big quantity of data that you can accumulate about a patient.
Well, I found it interesting that one of the founders, Blaise, he had his own battle with cancer. He has his own battle with cancer, and that he used that personal experience to go outside himself and say, I have this problem. We can put together a solution that'll benefit not just me, but other people as well. I thought that was pretty impressive.
It is really Blaise's personal experience as a cancer patient that made him really aware about how it is to be a patient and to be in a situation where instead of have some very specific help, attention, you were kind of one patient like any other, and that, oh, you have this, you should get that, go with this. And he totally stopped right there. I mean, he's got he's a very proactive person with time, and so he really started looking out there, like so many patients and caregivers that we meet now on a daily basis. And instead of just stopping at the first opinion, he just went out there to identify what it is really out there available for a cancer patient, and how can I better understand my disease.
So what was interesting was that you said that each person's cancer is like a fingerprint. It's unique to that person. So, and with the millions of combinations of drugs available, you want to make sure you get the optimum drug treatment for you. And today you were saying that the first round of chemotherapy is often sort of a one-size-fits-all. This works for 80% of the people, so it'll probably work for you. So when you're a patient and you're facing that decision, how do you talk to your doctor? How do you let them know about what other things are available?
So it's very important because, like Raza says all the time, every cancer is a rare cancer per se, because when you really, use the molecular microscope and that you really go deep to try to understand what is this patient's cancer and how does it differ with this other cancer patient, you need to figure out the right therapy for this given patient. So, San Diego is a fantastic place for this. I mean, of course, there are fantastic cancer centers in other places of the U.S., but the rise of the use of genomics and the other omics technology is really, led by a number of companies that are very close to us. I will not give the names, but we all know that San Diego is really a capital for genomics. And the beauty of it is that we have some cancer centers that then use this technology to really be on top and push what is standard of care. So standard of care is needed because it is a guideline, but sometimes standard of care is not necessarily the most appropriate, providing the most appropriate therapy for a patient. And now we have this fantastic evolution of something that was not possible a long time ago and is making it very good today, is the measurement of using different technology to acquire information about what is driving the disease of a patient.
So if you find that you have a diagnosis of cancer and you're looking for a solution to what is ailing you, let your doctor know about CureMatch and the opportunity to get a personally designed cancer treatment that would specifically fit the needs of your cancer. We'll be right back after the break.